Okay guys, in this part I will show you how to work with design, how to change your design, how to customize your template and how to create your very own template and design. So first we'll go to design section, and first option we can do is that we can choose from one of these beautiful 8 predefined templates from BizWebs. So you will just choose them by clicking on them. So for example, I want this template, so I will click on it. Then I will click on the button Finished Publish, and you can see original setting and new setting. So I will confirm it now. And now when I will show our website, you can see that we have our new template there immediately. Or you can choose another one, for example this one. So I will just click on it, I will click Finished Publish, new setting, original setting, I will confirm it. Then I will refresh our website, and now we will have our new template there. Okay, this leads me to another special option, which is generating random template. You can see in the head of our website that there is this pop-up where you can click on this button, generate random template. So let's try this. When you click on it, it will generate a whole new design for you. So this design is generated randomly, so it is really unique just for you. Let's try another one. Okay, you can see another design, and you can see that all of the things have been changed, like font style and some align and things like colors and so on and so on. Okay, we can go now back to administration mode. I will click on this classic template, and I will click Finished Publish, I will confirm it, and now when I will refresh our website, you can see that we have our old template back, except of this dynamic banner, because you have to change these pictures in the pages section. I can show you now this dynamic banner, so we will go to pages. There you can go to US, and now you can see that we have this random header which has been generated by clicking on the button random template. So let's delete this. I will remove this block. Then you can see that our dynamic banner is not visible, so you have to click on this black eye and you have to activate this. And now I can change all of these slides. So for example, I will choose these first 4 pictures. Okay, another one, and last one. You can change, of course, these block settings. So for example, I don't want this arrow stem, so I will leave it empty, and effects, time period, and so on. I have shown all of these things in the pages section or in the part of tutorials pages, so I will now save it. Okay, I will refresh our website, and you can see that we have new pictures in our dynamic banner, these new pictures. Okay, I can go back to design now, and we can go to another section, which is logo. You can add just text logo with this text editor, where you can choose logo text. Then you can choose some shadows, so for example 7 pixels. You can change font of this logo, so for example Georgia. Then you can choose the size of your logos, for example 44 pixels. Then you can change style, for me italics, and of course you can change the color of your logo, so for example this color. Now when you will click on apply button, you can see also changes in this preview, but let's see how it looks on our website. So I will refresh it now, and you can see that we have our new logo there in the dynamic banner. Then there is another option that you can upload your very own image logo. This logo should be 100 pixels to 300 pixels, because you can't have bigger logo. If you really want to have bigger logo, you can contact BizWebs and they can tailor a design just for you. But When you don't want to contact, or you want, or you should be, or you will be satisfied with this size, you will choose 100 pixels to 300 pixels with transparent background, and it should be in PNG format. And when you will do all of these settings, your logo should look great. Okay, we can go to another section, which is color. Color is really important because there you will change all of the colors on your website. You can see that we have some color palettes there. There are some predefined colors which are really great because these colors are harmonized and they are balanced, so they look really great on your website. So for example, let's try this one. You can see that the colors are really nice and they are really modern. Or if you want, you can click on this little box, or you can cross this little box, custom palette, and there you can change all of the colors. You can also choose if you want them transparent. So for example, change this one, and the changes are there immediately. You can see I am changing the color of menu, for example, now. Okay. Or there is another option that you can generate random color palette. So for example, when I will click on this button, generate color palette, it will generate a whole new unique color palette just for me. I can click on this how many times I want. Okay, but I will, for example, choose now this predefined custom palette or color palette. Okay, now we can go to layout. When I will click on layout, there you will manage layout of your website. You can start with changing the width. You can see that there are 3 settings, 1200 pixels if you want wide header or full width. So for example, now we have small or not wide header, we have narrow header. But for example, when I will click on this wide header, I will click finished publish. You can see these new settings. I will confirm it now. And when I will refresh our website, you can see that now we have a wide header with these new colors we have chosen in the colors section. Or you can have full width. Again, you have to click on finished publish, and now I will refresh it, and now we have full width. It depends on your style of your website, how it looks like. Okay, but I really want this first option, everything 1200 pixels, so I will confirm it, and now I can again refresh our website and everything is back. Okay, then we have a line of menu if you want to have it in the center, left or right. So for example, when I will click on left, it will change the line of our menu. So you can see that now we have our menu in the left. Okay, then menu if you want some grouped, drop down, side pop-up or fixed menu. Then we have some align styles. Or where the components of your website will be. So you can see in these previews, for example, where you want to have your logo, or where you want to have your dynamic banner or your header slider. You can also choose, for example, this align or this layout without a logo. Where you will have header slider and below menu, and there we will have searching, or you can choose wherever you want. So for example, I will now choose this layout without a logo. I will click finished publish. I will now confirm it, and when I will refresh our website, you can see that the logo isn't there because I have changed this this layout in this layout section. Then we can go to columns, and there you can change the columns of your website. Now you can see that we have this left column, header, content, and of course footer. But you can also change this, for example, when you want to have your left column on the right side. So for example, I will click on this one, I will click finished publish. Okay. And now I'll refresh our website, and you can see that now we have this the left column has been there, and now it is there. So it is pretty easy. Or you can also have these two columns and you can then manage them. Okay, so I will click on this because I want this one, and we can go to footer. Now you can see that we have some count of columns in footer. On our website we have two columns, this contact column and this Google Maps column. So you can also change if you want to have 3 columns and of course 4 columns, and there is also option of width of columns in footer. Now we have 75-25, but for example let's try the same 50%. Okay, I will click finish publish. I will confirm it now. I will refresh our website. And now you can see that the size of these, or the align of these parts of footer are 50-50. And we have of course our left column back in the left side of our website. Okay, we can go to another part, and which is fonts. You can change all of the fonts of your website. For example, this is the main title, the second title, and the third title. The main title is important for the Google search, for example, and of course these other subtitles are also important for Google search. But now you can change the font style. For example, I will choose Georgia for these headers. Okay, and now you can see on this preview that all of these headers has been changed. You can change them to italics if you want. Okay, and I will show them on our website. Then we can change font for menu. So for example, Oswald. Then there you can see that our menu has been changed. And font for main text, of course. For example, this Lucida console. You can see that our font style has been changed. Now I will click on the button finished published. There you can see our original settings and the new settings. I will confirm it now, and we can go back to our website. I'll refresh it. And you can see that all of the changes are there immediately, and our fonts have been changed. So it is pretty easy. You can customize it as you want it to have. Okay, now we can go to another important section, which is components. There are some predefined components of BizWebs, so you can check or uncheck these components. So for example, show top panel with login, which is this panel. So if you don't want to have this registration panel on your website, you can uncheck this. Then there are some language flags. When you have website in more than one language, you have to have these language flags so people can choose which language they want. Then some breadcrumbs in pages. And when you have your newsletter subscription, you can check this little box, newsletter subscription, so people can subscribe to your newsletter. Then search form, which is this search form. You can also uncheck this search form. So let's try this. Then some show menu with eShop categories. So it is this menu. So if you don't want to have this on your website, I think you will have to them, but if you don't want, you can uncheck this box. And then show menu with bonus program. When you don't have any bonus program, you can uncheck this menu. It is this menu there. Then we have some another options like login, so show a slider or show separate, or you can hide it. Shopping cart, you can also hide it. Registration form, and this is really important part, which is website align, because you can change this website align, but for me the best is center, because then you have everything in the center of your view. So but let's try for example this right align, And there is special option to have rounded corners, which I really like because it looks interesting. So for example, check this little box. Okay, I will click now on finished publish. I will confirm it. I will refresh our website now. And you can see the main changes that our website align is on the right, but as you can see it doesn't look really nice, so I will go back to this administration mode and I will change this to center. Okay, confirm. Now when I will refresh it, you can see that our website is back in the center. Okay, as you can see that we have, for example, unchecked search form, so the search form isn't there. Okay, now we can go to background. There you can change the color of your background, or you can choose from one of the textures, some abstract pictures, architecture, some blurry, or some food, nature, people, technology, vector. There are really big amount. There is a really big amount of pictures there. Or you can change also only background color, or you can also have some custom backgrounds and custom textures, of course. But for example, let's try some abstract picture. So for example, I will choose this one. I will click on it. You can see the preview in this little window. Now when I will click finished publish. Okay, original setting, new setting. I will confirm it now. And now I will refresh our website, and you can see that we have now this new background on our website, which is really nice for me. Okay, we can go to one of the last sections, and it is CSS style. This is special option for you, or for those of you who are good at programming or who have some CSS style. This CSS style is like customizing your website. When you have some CSS style on your own, you can copy and paste it to this window, and the changes will be on your website immediately. So if you are good at programming, or someone have programmed some CSS style for you, you can copy and paste it to this window. Okay, last thing I want to say. As you can see, I have some pictures on my website. These pictures are mainly pictures of iPhones. When I will click on this picture, you can see that this picture has some, or looks like something. I want to say that I have customized all of these pictures, so the pictures are in the same size and they are, for example, without backgrounds. And if you want to have a really nice website, I recommend for you to customize or to Photoshop all of your pictures, so you will uniform them, they will have same size, same background and all of these things. And when you will do all of these things, then your website looks really professional. But it is just some tip from me. Okay guys, so this is all for design. You can see that you can change many things. You can really customize your website as you want, and you can also paste your custom CSS style, which is really great. So there is a really big option to change your design, and I think you have understood everything, guys. I think it will be easy for you to change your design and style. And thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next part.